Hello everyone and welcome back to Sonic Heroes for the GameCube, and in this one we're going to be playing as Team Dark through these three stages that we last played as Team Sonic.
I wonder. Never mind, those guys were definitely up to no good.
Enemies detected 200 meters ahead. Initiating battle
Hey
mode.
guys, wait for me!
Starting with Casino Park, and as per usual, like with Team Sonic, I don't like these stages, nor do I like Bingo Highway, because again, with these physics, it's the same for every character and stuff, but at least with Team Rose, and I'm going to spoil it now, just so you're aware and stuff later on, things like that. With Team Rose, the levels are cut down a hell of a lot. So some segments now which are really annoying, like a Bingo Highway, you don't have to do. Which I find is a lot better, really. Because when you get to that sort of part of the game, that's when you're like, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die, when you're trying to get an A rank, because otherwise, your score resets and that's it. You have to restart it again. And yeah, I guess while that's kind of annoying that you have to restart to get an A rank, I mean, if anything, that's kind of good, really, because in order to get an A rank, you've got to not mess up. It's an A rank after all, The A ranks are somewhat hard to get in Sonic Heroes. Also, that was a weird shortcut right there that I took for some reason. But, I find that the A ranks are sometimes so brutal in Sonic Adventure 2. Because some of them just are really hard to claim, particularly the extra missions and stuff. I mean, they're still fun. I mean, I love getting A ranks in Sonic Adventure 2. It's really satisfying if you ask me. But I'm just, basically saying that even though you have to basically do them flawlessly, it makes sense, because it is the highest grade. So for people who are all like, oh, I would get the A ranks, but I mean, it's rubbish that you have to start the level without dying once and stuff like that. Well, I'm like, well, it's an A rank. You've gotta be basically the Ninja Gaiden of, the Sonic game, basically. Speaking of which, I've never played Ninja Gaiden. Maybe I should one day. Not a full-blind LP, don't forget that. I'll be there forever otherwise. I meant just maybe a one-off of Ninja Gaiden for the NES. And yeah, I say Gaiden, not Gaiden, because, well, what do you think it sounds like? I'll leave that to your imagination, but still. And here we are with repetition of lines. Oh boy. Oh, by the way, yeah, I don't know if I did that with Team Sonic. Or at least talked about it, but those golden turtles and stuff, if you haven't leveled the speed type character up to level 3 so I can take him out one shot, you have to use the tornado attack to flip them up and then hit them, which is somewhat annoying, but that's what I like about when you get to level 3 of the speed characters, because then you can just annihilate them in quotes of Omega. I just love that quote from him, just all the quotes from Omega are really, really good. Especially the ones they say when they get a total number of points and stuff like that, Like when Shadow, I believe, gets 1,000, he goes, naturally, or something like that. Some of them can be really amusing, although Omega ones are just, Werther's Gonzoma models and stuff like that. They're just really nice to hear, even though sometimes teams can take blooming forever to respawn, like what I had back there. I mean, I was Rouge just sitting there for a while, just waiting for things to happen, really. That's the thing that can sometimes happen, with your team going on and things like that. I already did that, friggin' 5 seconds ago. It's just funny when you get the hang of the game and stuff, and to where you can just plow through it. Because, like I was saying before with Team Sonic, by the time they've finished the line, you've done it already, in the past or so. Pretty much like with the final battle that happened with Team Sonic. That was one of the most craziest things, in the history of, all my Let's Plays. That was so hilarious to watch, I find. But it was pretty amusing and stuff, because, especially given the fact that, he literally, as he was dying and stuff, he went, I won't go down that easy. He was already dead from saying that. Oh god, I just love it when games do that. Also, Jesus, I don't know what the hell happened there or something. One of my characters must have got a big bonus or something, and just there was that sound going on and on and on. At first, I was really worried when recording this, because I was just standing there thinking, what? What's that? That's weird. I hope it doesn't go on throughout the entire level, because it'd be a pain in the ass trying to talk over that sound, and you know, changing the audio levels constantly and stuff like that. God, it would just be a pain if you ask me, but still. Oh yeah, you can also use the dummy rings. Yeah, I believe that's what they're called. With Rouge, whenever your teammates are captured, to free them, because even though they stun enemies, as long as she's leveled up, as far as I'm aware, they blow things up. So you know the rings do something. The same with Tails and Cream, and Charmy actually does a thing which is a little different. But I feel like I'm going on about the teams a little too much. I'm just gonna say it briefly and then leave it till I actually get to show them off. Otherwise, I'm gonna have absolutely nothing to talk about. Also, Rouge just died. Lovely. Although she comes back, I mean, pretty much whenever we get to the goal ring. Also, I really hate the fact that they are placed here, because sometimes you can fall off the edge, because, you know, Omega, when he uses Anaya Charge, he goes really far forward, and sometimes, honestly, it can cause you to fall off the edge, which is no good. And I had to do that reference, I'm afraid. And also we beat it in like 6 minutes. It's a little longer than Team Sonic's, which is my only gripe, I guess, with Team Dark, given the fact that some of the levels are a little bit longer, but it's not absolutely ridiculously long. Like, yeah, okay, thank you, Omega. Like, the one in Mystic Mansion from Team Chaotix, I'm not going to say anything about that, because I just want you to all experience it when we get there. It is absolutely ridiculous what you have to do. Oh, by the way, these are actually all this video footage that you're seeing here. I'm already screwing up the lines at the beginning of the stage. God damn it! All the footage that you're seeing here, like, is my second attempts on those things, because I actually had a lot of trouble recording Team Dark. I mean, even through Casino Park and that, there was this rubbish Lightspeed dash section which didn't work very well, I find, and it caused me to die. And the same with this one, but I mainly died on this one because of, you know, the bit where you have to go down without falling down any of the pits and stuff like that. So, you know, even though I say good stuff, like the Lightspeed dash sections are good, they are not programmed very well. I will admit that. I'm a big fan of this game, but it has a hell of a lot of flaws. Which is why it's not one of my favourite games of all time or anything, you know, compared to Banjo-Kazooie, because to me that game just has barely any bloody flaws at all, Banjo-Kazooie. Same with like Majora's Mask and stuff. Those are two of my favourite games of all time, just a heads up, still. I also like the idea though of like collecting bingo on the way down, really. Given the fact that the characters just shout it as well. In fact, does Omega shout it? I don't know if he does or so, but he probably says it in sort of like some robotic way. Even though I got that 9 really strangely. Like, that was some weird collision detection right there, but still. Also these segments, oh boy. What more can I say about it? Same thing, just trying to go up this annoying as hell bit, even though really, oh, that was actually okay. Oh, by the way, this happened. For some reason, Rouge died, and you need her in order to go up the thing. So, of course, I was unable to do it. So what I would do is make sure you have a Team Blast, and then just use it, because then she'll spawn back. It's really annoying, though, that you have to do that in general. Like, why? Why is that required of so? Why does she not just suddenly appear? Because it basically means if you don't have a Team Blast, you're screwed. You have to start again, you can't get through the level, which is a real pain. It shouldn't be like that. That's just bad design in my opinion. At least though, they do have it so that when you use the Team Blast, it does work, but just why? Just why? That's another reason why I also don't like, you know, Bingo Highway and Casino Park. Because sometimes when your team members just die, they can sometimes never come back. It's like this game turned into Fire Emblem or something, you know? Oh boy. Also so much Chaos Control used on this. Even though really you'll find that when I go to the very end, even though I've used it and taken out this enemy, look at the fan. It's not moving, so I have to wait a couple of seconds. So if I use Chaos Control right next to that enemy and stuff, I'd have to wait 10 seconds for the fan to start again. So, you know, I basically find that Chaos Control is somewhat useful. I mean, it's useful to take out all enemies around you and stuff, but it's just... I like the idea that you freeze time. It makes sense, because Shadow, you know, Chaos Control, yada yada yada, stuff like that. But, it's just the fact that it freezes the action entirely. And sometimes it can really screw up, like, your progress and stuff like that, but still. Also, that was really lucky right there. The camera angle completely changed after my characters fell down. Had to be after when Rouge said, "It's all over if you fall." Yep, indeed it is. But I really saved myself there, and I don't know how, to be honest. But I'm not complaining. Because I need to make it through in order to get this flaming A rank. I hope this guide has become in use, by the way, because, I mean, this was another freaking thing that happened. I completely forgot about that. There was just so much bullcrap happening in this episode. I forgot and stuff. This recording session was absolutely nuts. The amount of close calls that I had when it comes to death and things. But that's, you know, just the thing that happens with Sonic Heroes, really. Like, when you're trying to get an A rank or even just clearing the stage and stuff, you will just die for just some unknown reason because it's not programmed very well, I guess. But like I said, it's worse in the PS2 version, and as long as you're just careful and you don't play through with anger, you hopefully shouldn't do as bad. Because, I mean, I could have done a lot worse for some reason. Lovely, he says worthless consumer models and then just annihilates everything in his own way. That's pretty cool. So I don't get why you use Team Blast and it doesn't blow up any of the windows even though it blows up the enemies. That's Sonic logic right there. But hey, at least I got into that thing a lot quicker with Shadow. I remember that took me a while with Sonic and things. And let's just hope that I make it towards the end, because I honestly can't remember what happens in this footage. It's been a while back since I recorded Team Dark, since through the recording of this LP, I'll do like a behind the scenes thing, I don't see why not. I recorded all these like in bulk, so you know, when I recorded Team Sonic, I played through the entirety of Team Sonic's story in one shot. You know, just all the way to the very end without turning, you know, the GameCube off once. No, I did that with every team. I did it with Team Sonic, Team Dark, and Team Rose, Team Chaotix. Even though Team Dark and that, I got absolutely frustrated with some of the rubbish that was happening to me, like in Ocean Palace. And yeah, I had to like take a day off or so of trying to record it. But you know, I did still get it done technically in bulk, I guess. But still. Also, I do like a free-falling section here as well, the same with Team Sonic, as far as I'm aware. Oh no, actually, Team Sonic I skipped out by complete goddamn accident. This is a free-falling bingo segment, where basically you have to collect all these numbers while falling down. I got one, so I did absolutely terrible there. But all they do is give you rings, and like I say, the rings don't do a lot to your score, so there really is no points. I'm just like, I missed them, whatever. As long as I get this flaming A rank, it's fine by me. Which in the end I did, and I think you need at least over 50,000 points by the looks of it, or maybe 60. Maybe I just barely scraped it, and I didn't even realize.
I am Omega.
I have no idea, but either way, Omega's completely happy about that, as he usually is. I like how you can just tell emotions from a robot, even though there's no tone to his voice or anything. It's pretty clever.
Doctor!
Tell me, Doctor, what was I doing? Asleep on that base? And what about my memory?
Your memory? What memory? You have no past to remember. Well, I believe our time is up. I'll see you again soon.
Oh, by the way, you know the music that you're hearing in the background? That's my world. The thing that I think I talked about before, where I basically said it gave me like a Sonic Adventure 2 vibe, with like the sort of instruments going on and things. That's what I mean, you know, even just the songs that play in the cutscenes can sometimes be pretty good. They're not the best songs in the game, it's just, I don't know, I just like the fact that it's got like a little Sonic Adventure 2 feel to it, if you ask me. Also, god damn it, it's only been 32 seconds and Omega's already powered up to the max, pretty much, virtually. I mean, he's already on level 2 and that's it, he's just taking out things in style. By the way, Omega is even more badass than Knuckles when he is level 3. Same with Rouge as well, but Omega just, oh my god, he destroys the competition. And I believe I'm going to beat him in a minute. No, actually I'm going to be Rouge first, fair enough, fine. When you use Team Blast on this though, oh right, I'm going to do it now, fair enough. You'll find that even though you destroy the enemies, like, because I say you have to wait for the Team Blast, you have to wait for it to drain down in order to fight the next batch of enemies, and it would be a real pain if it actually didn't freeze the timer, because that would kind of break the idea of getting the A rank and make it even more stressful. Oh yeah, here it is now with Omega. Is he gonna do? Are you gonna do the thing? Yeah, here it is. When you do like the B move and press it lots of times, he will just go absolutely crazy and shoot all these missiles like to all these enemies and stuff. I don't know. I just think it looks really cool. Similar to Knuckles is, you know, when he shoots cannonballs over the place. I don't know how he's even able to do that, but whatever. It's Sonic. Anything can happen, I tell you. Oh boy. Also, what? How did I don't know exactly how I took out that golden robot. Was I Omega or something? Because I needed to be Shadow in order to take it out. That happened so fast. You know, the commentator didn't even see it himself for his own footage. That's some crazy stuff right there, I tell you. At least with these ones, though, the thing that will get you your A rank is just your time. So if you get hit and lose your rings or stuff like that, even your points don't count. It's just do it fast. Do it the Sonic Rush way, you know? Because that was how you get like S ranks in Sonic Rush. In fact, I believe Sonic Rush was the first game to include the S rank function. So it wasn't A rank anymore. It was S for some reason, but still. Also wonderful. Sometimes you can just get hit by enemies if there's too many of them. But at least when you shoot missiles all over the place, it makes it a hell of a lot easier.
Don't get too excited, boys! Those were the easy ones!
You said that before, Eggman, and you say that for every team, even Team Rose, which makes no sense. Also, Rouge is a girl. Why did he say boys? Makes no goddamn sense.
A troop of sentry robots destroyed.
Indeed, Omega. I just love Omega, what can I say? Either way, I'll see you in episode 11 of Team Dark.